I'm Keith Stensaas, missionary to Uganda, East Africa. I would absolutely use Operation Renewed Hope again many times over, because we're in a third world country where medical attention or medical resources is very scarce, especially the deeper you get into the villages. And so when you bring something like a medical clinic and you set it up in a village and you offer that free medical assistance, you offer that free medicine to help them with their needs. In many cases in first world countries, we don't understand that medical needs and just having a doctor. I've seen people stand in line for hours just to visit a doctor. There was nothing wrong with them. They just wanted to visit a doctor, and because it's free. But it brings people in, and again, we get a chance to get the gospel to them. My family and I came to Uganda in 1996. We started working with my father in Mbadada, and after working with him for about a year, we came here to Masaka and have been working here since 1997. And God has enabled us to start Masaka Independent Baptist Church here, and then as a result of that, we've seen many other ministries begin out of Masaka Independent Baptist Church. Our main goal and purpose is church planting. We've been able to see 11 existing churches established and going under national leadership. So that's our primary ministry, is church planting, but we also have other ministries that enable us to be able to do that. I would say probably the number one ministry we have is our radio ministry, Word of Life Radio. And with that radio station, we're able to reach a prospective listening audience of over 1 million people every day with the gospel of Jesus Christ, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We also have our Masaka Baptist College, which is a Bible college here out of Masaka Independent Baptist Church. And that college is designed to help those men and women who are in our immediate area with Bible training. We have a 4-year Bible program. One of our newest ministries that we started this last term is called our Village Mentorship and Assistance Ministry, where we go out into villages and we help churches with training, on the ground training, teaching soul winning, teaching discipleship, encouraging the pastors, equipping them with Bibles, tracts, whatever is necessary for them to accomplish that ministry. Probably the final ministry that is a major one of our ministries is our Triannual Bible Institute. And 3 times a year, we bring all of our village pastors and church leaders into Masaka here. We feed them, we accommodate them, we give them the books that they need. And for 1 solid week, from Monday up to Friday, we train them in the Word of God, teach them the Word of God so that they can go back into their villages and teach their people the Word of God that we've been able to teach them in the Institute. I met Brother Jan Milton back in 2005, and I had never heard of Operation Renewed Hope. At that time, one of our supporting churches was Tri-City Baptist Church in Kansas City, Missouri. And the pastor of the church at that time was Dr. Carl Herbster, and he wanted me to meet Brother Jan. And of course, I didn't have any idea why he wanted to meet me. And so Brother Jan called. He introduced his ministry to us and what ORH could help us with here in Uganda. And actually a year later, a couple of representatives, Brother Rick Williamson and another gentleman, came over to Uganda and helped set up our first clinic and introduce us to what ORH was all about. ORH has really helped us. We've been doing clinics with them for the last 12 years. And in those 12 years, we've had 10 clinics.
A lot of our churches have benefited out of that ministry of ORH. We've been able to reach a lot of people with the gospel of Jesus Christ and with the medication. And so again, a lot of our churches are growing and are becoming known in their local areas because of the ORH medical team.
When you look at the Baptist churches surrounding all of us in the villages there, through ORH, the churches have been added on. The churches have been growing in number because of ORH. When they come to treat the people in the villages, most of them that get saved, they stay in the churches and also serve in the churches there.
We've used ORH to, in many ways, to bring legitimacy to a lot of our young churches that are just getting started, that are growing. Every time we've held a clinic, we've always held clinics with a church that is beginning to grow, that's beginning to start maturing. And by having the clinic there, we've seen almost in every case, we've seen our churches begin to grow. We've even seen additional churches that have grown. We've seen just in the last clinics that we had, we saw 2 additional churches that were started out of one of the churches where we had the clinic, that we're trying to help them to bring attention to their churches. And so that's the primary method. Again, we want to help our people here with medical, and we want to help them with their physical needs, and that's a very big part of ORH. But the best way that I would say that ORH has helped us is to, yes, get the gospel to all the people who come and get treated, but also bring much needed attention to these growing churches so that more and more people are attracted to the churches and are able to come to those churches as well.